Hello everyone, my name is Emil and I would like to welcome you to Let's Play Supreme Ruler 2020. Today we'll be starting a campaign, hopefully a long one, where we will basically try to recreate the Mongolian Empire. Of course we'll be starting as Mongolia. We will set world volatility to high. That way we basically ensure that China will attack us pretty fast. Let's just change a few settings. I'll put military difficulty on very hard. I'll anti that so that we don't cripple the Western economies in the US. And I will take units eliminated when region falls so that the game runs smoother in its later stages. Now let's start. I think everything else is okay. Let's launch the game and see if we can follow in the footsteps of Genghis Khan and recreate the glory of the Mongolian Empire. So here we are. This is of course our country, Mongolia. It's sandwiched in between Russia and China. It's a pretty large country in terms of size, at least. But basically it's just one big desert, the Gobi Desert to the south, and some mountain ranges in the Altai Mountains and a few other mountain ranges in the north. Population is of course pretty low. It's just 2.8 millions. Out of these, roughly 1 million live in our capital, Ulaanbaatar. This will be, of course, for the time being, our focus. It will be our capital. China, there's one major road and railway connection going into China, and this will probably be the focus of any Chinese attack. And it will be coming along this direct route to Ulaanbaatar, so we need to do the best we can to protect it. Let's read our intelligence report. It says China continues to pressure us for our natural resources. Likely they will just come and take them sooner or later, especially now that they are aligned with Russia. In the past we served as a useful purpose as a buffer, but that need seems to no longer exist. Okay, Russia, they are indifferent towards us. Basically, I don't think Russia poses a very large threat to us right now. China, of course, much greater threat. The likelihood of them attacking Mongolia is high. Hopefully, they'll first be dragged into some wars with South Korea, Taiwan, perhaps Vietnam or India, and that way their attention shifts a bit away from us. Should we be able to capture some Chinese lands and gain some good territory and some people, some population along with that, we will be able to mount a serious attack. And our advantage is that we are the country that's basically closest to China's capital, the Chinese capital, Beijing. But it may be close geographically, but I guess at this point South Korea or India even have greater chances of reaching that before we do. Nonetheless, let's see our resources. We're pretty good in agriculture. We're self-sufficient. We also export fresh water. This is great. The fact that we produce so much more than we consume. I will lock the production to 100% capacity. I will put exports, the price of exports up, so that we stockpile the water. We will of course sell that water to Saudi Arabia mainly and to other Middle Eastern countries who have a acute lack of water and pay reasonably high prices for water. It's it feels like kind of a cheat, but I guess technically it isn't, since it is in the game, and if their demand surpasses supply by that much, I guess they will be paying those prices. First of all, I just want to prepare a few things. I'd like to lock this the ministers out of controlling my research, my military, and so forth. I'll try to focus a bit on developing our society. There's no point now in starting with one research facility to research a lot of military stuff. I'll just see what's worth researching, and yeah, we'll take it from there. First though, I'd like to improve this too. In terms of treasury, we'll log these. We'll let the minister control bonds. I'm sure we will rack up some debt in the beginning of the game, at least as much as the other nations or the UN or whoever is giving out these loans allows us to take. Then I'll lock the minister from military spending and production and garrison control, and I will be setting military initiative to low. I don't even think we have an air force. I think we have a few transport planes, probably some old Soviet planes, navy. Yeah, right. I don't think that's the case. So yeah, let's start producing. I'm thinking between engineers and light infantry. I think I will go with the light infantry, even though engineers are better against armored vehicles at least, and but it's just such a big difference between the times of production, and with just one military fabrication plant, I think it's a wiser decision to build light infantry units than to wait 76 days for one unit to build. Of course, we can also build a few engineers afterwards, and hopefully we'll get some designs either through research or through trade. I will not be trading technologies, and also I will not be trading designs that are realistically ahead of Mongolia's potential or Mongolia's level. So I will try to keep it a bit more accurate, let's say, or realistic as possible. Let's see what else we have here. First of all, I will scrap this facility here. I will do this because it is basically undefendable right now. In the time it will take to build here a fortification and to entrench some units, I'm sure we will be attacked in this time, and we will not be able to protect this. So I'd rather scrap this airfield and deprive the Chinese of the supply of being able to use it to supply units in the area. So basically, I'm trying to turn this road and this railway link into some kind of death trap. I will be sending some forces to these villages on the banks of this river here. I guess this is a tributary of the Amur river system. I will try to use this river here with this with these two cities, villages entrenched. I will try to use them to protect our flank, to protect us from Chinese troops that are coming through here. It would be great if we could capture this city right here, but it seems like it's 128,000 inhabitants. That probably means it's garrison. I'm sure it's garrison, and we don't have the possibility right now of attacking a city that is garrisoned. Will surely be unsuccessful in trying to capture this city right now. But I will be sending some anti-tank and maybe some artillery units to these two villages or cities, and also here in the desert to these two cities. This is a coal mine. It's also in a. It's not an ideal location to have this coal mine. We have no oil whatsoever. We're not producing oil at all. I will probably in time try to exchange oil for water, water for oil, to be more precise, from the Saudis, but right now I'll need to sell all my water in exchange for cash, for money, because our treasury will surely be empty soon, as soon as the war starts. So that being said, of course, again, this is an important route. I will try to entrench troops in each major city, or in each major strategic point, and we will be allowing the Chinese to conquer basically this area here for the time being, and I'm sure their tanks will get bogged down here without supplies. It's important that we try to destroy their supply trucks, and after that, of course, my plan is to cross here with some units, capture this city here, Altai, which seems to me that it could be ungarrisoned with just 75,000 people. So I might be lucky and it could be ungarrisoned. Capture it, entrench, get some garrison in, and then move down and capture Karamai. Karamai is a bigger city. It will be garrisoned for sure, but as we can see, there are some oil producing facilities here, and if we have a look at the oil gas fields, we can see there are some oil fields here. That would be great. These two maybe also. There are of course a lot of oil fields in this region, but this is harder to capture. And of course here there are a lot of them, but this would be basically at this point, or at any point in the foreseeable short-term future, would be impossible to conquer. Or if we do manage to conquer perhaps this region, we will surely be defeated in a counterattack by the Chinese, and we will lose it. So this area that has very well developed infrastructure, where the Chinese can move in troops very quickly, will be ignored. We'll focus on capturing this oil fields here in the Uyghur province, because of course the Chinese will have a harder time bringing in troops to defend this area, or to recapture the area. Hopefully they'll go to war with India and all their neighbors, Vietnam, Thailand. Thailand's not technically a neighbor, but nearby. Myanmar, I'm sure they won't go to war with them, but if they go to war with India, Vietnam, South Korea, Japan and Taiwan, that would surely keep them a bit distracted, while we can build up our economy a bit. You see, okay, electric power, it's okay, but it's okay because we don't really consume anything. As soon as we'll start building some plants, some production plants, this consumption will skyrocket, and this will surely not be enough. Or if the Chinese will capture our coal mine, for what I can tell is the only coal mine we have right now. If they capture that, there goes our coal production, there goes our electric power. Yes, there goes our electric, the fuel for our electric power plant. Industry goods, of course, it's a priority. We need to build industrial goods factory. Military goods, again, a priority, since I've set the world volatility on high, so we will be looking at a lot of wars across the globe. The price of military goods will skyrocket, and we should capitalize on that. We should profit from this. So, okay, I think I've said enough. Let's get the game on the way. I'll just start the building of some industrial projects. We need a coal plant. Surely, to get more electrical power, we need. I'll build some more waterworks so that we can sell more water to our Saudi friends. And I will deploy all our military units, or at least those I can right now. Good. Let's get it on. Light infantry units. Entrench them. There. An engineer. Let's have him go help construct this faster. Where was it? Oh, it's there. It's actually here. To get some more troops in there. An engineer, same story. He's going to help with the construction there. So we'll entrench there. Units are much more vulnerable, of course, while crossing waters and rivers. So the plan is to destroy some Chinese units while they try to cross this river right here. We will entrench this in the capital. A few of these units will be entrenched in the capital, of course. Let's see what else we can. We'll entrench one here. Good, let's deploy some more units. Oh, we have some T-54. They're not that great, but I mean, they're okay if they're entrenched. They do provide some defensive power. I'd like to build also a fortification here, because as many of you know, and those new to the game don't really know, but military complexes or military complexes are very hard to defend. They're overrun really easily, and so you need to build a fortress on your military complex to ensure that the location gains a defensive bonus. Right now I'll start, you should expect a lot of this what's happening right now to happen, especially in the beginning of the game. We're starting our trade relationship with our new best friend, Saudi Arabia. Of course, the absolute monarchy in the Middle East. Riyadh, capital, 5 million people. It's double the population of our country, but it's no problem. We will be great again, and Asia will be under our control. We just need to have patience and persevere. Okay, let's see. I'll try to organize as fast as I can, because it won't be long before the Chinese will be here. I would say by the end of the month they'll surely be here. And I want to be ready for them. I'll entrench these here. Although there's no point, I just wanted to stay there until I can afford to send them over the border. Okay, let's get some of the artillery out. Right now, again, I should build a military goods factory. Some military goods factory would be really good. Oh, we're at war. I wonder who. Our latest diplomatic efforts with China have failed. Their most recent messages indicate that our differences can no longer be peacefully resolved. We are now at war. Great. At least this is done. Oh, look at their jets already coming in for the kill. No worries, China. This aggression will not go unpunished. So they're coming. Our buddies, the Chinese, are coming. I hope this tank doesn't run out of fuel by the time it reaches that village here in the desert. Hopefully not. One thing we should do is we should garrison this. Back. Okay, that's great. Anti-tank. Trench it also. Basically here. Good. Not that good, but treasuries again. I should do this like. If you have the same strategy, it's actually indicated that you do more deals for lesser value, because with more and more and more deals, their attitude towards us will get better and better. So they feel satisfied, they'll be friendly, pleased, they'll be happy with us, and the more they like us, basically, the more they pay us. So yeah, you should do those deals kind of like 100 million worth as fast as possible. Is my military on? Yeah, it's on low. I'll put it on to none. Just just let me tell you what to do. I mean, it's not really realistic to have them on none, but sometimes I leave it on low or medium, because I imagine, like, realistically in a war, the commander-in-chief or the president or dictator or king or whatever it might be could never command every single unit or know where they are and personally command all of them. So that's why sometimes I leave them. I give them some autonomy to do as they think best. Why are these here? I don't understand. Didn't I put them here? Ah, they were on. Yeah, they had want to fight someone, I guess, since one of them is a bit damaged. So this we need to destroy this. I just wanna build a. Let's see if our helicopters can do a bit of damage. Our helicopter, basically. It's oh, yeah, it did damage, but to itself. Go back. Okay, go there. If you wanna go there. There's no point in garrisoning the towns in the back. Let's send some more here. Let's see what happens if we take this city here. At least the Chinese will surely focus a bit on reclaiming this territory. Oh, this is great. This was exactly what I hoped would be. As we see, some of the trucks are retreating, they're supply trucks. They're probably, the AI system does it, works in that way that if you go on there, on the hexes where their loyalty is, then they basically leave the other area alone and just try to go and recover this little part here. Oh, they already. Yeah, you ran out of fuel, didn't you? You need to entrench here. And do I have at least a few? Not really. Oh, hopefully. Yeah, I hope we'll be able to. Oh no. Where's the barracks? Where did they come from so quickly? Yeah, he will leave. I think we should be okay. We should be safe here for now. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what's here, what lies here, but this we should be able to repel this attack here. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's try to trench everyone here just to form kind of a circle. With time I'll build some fortifications here and try to build like a semicircle where I would be then channeling their forces into this area right here and then picking them off, destroying them. Treasury in the red, we took a loan, obviously. That's why we're again in the green or in the black, as they say. Beijing, our dream, our goal of one day planting the Mongolian flag in Tiananmen Square, or on the walls of the Forbidden Palace. Right now we need to defend our own capital and make sure it stays in Mongolian hands. because basically if Ulaanbaatar falls, we are doomed. We are, as I said, half of our country's population lives in this city, and it's a vital city for us. We've no other option but to protect it, to defend it. So yeah, this is how it looks right now. It looks great. I think our strategy is paying off. We've managed to contain them here at the river. They didn't manage to cross it yet. They might cross it here, but I think they will anyway take this road and still arrive here, where we will of course stop them. We have a lot of troops here. I don't think we're in any danger of being overrun here, to be honest. I would like to repair this one. Okay, let's see what happens here. This is actually good. Now the other troops have arrived here. They will try to cut us off, of course. Cut the supply chain, supply routes off. Probably will succeed in doing that, but they won't take the city. They won't help them. As soon as these units move, I think the terrain will again switch over to us, since we have the closest city to the hexes, and they have no supply in this area. At one point, of course, I will connect this road here with this road when I begin to move down towards Karamai or Urumqi. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Kosovo, in other news, was eliminated today. Serbia conquered its former province of Kosovo, and it's now, from what I see, it's at war with Macedonia. Who else are they at war with? They usually go to war. It's an interesting game. They went to war only with Macedonia. They will probably defeat Macedonia. Then Serbia could develop into a major regional player here, because in other games early on, Serbia almost always goes to war with Romania and Bulgaria and Bosnia, and it gets and Hungary also, so it gets eliminated pretty quickly. But right now it's interesting. They've either declared war or were attacked by Kosovo. They managed to conquer Kosovo, and now they're fighting Macedonia. They will undoubtedly win this war. Macedonia is basically a country like Mongolia, but with an AI ruler. They don't have me to be. Oh, Taiwan offers a formal alliance. I don't know, I'm tempted, but at the same time, I think not really. Like, it could lead to some situations where they conquer some territory, I conquer some territory of China, we get to split them, they can go through my territory, and then it's all these enclaves forming behind, and the map will look really bad. I don't really like it. I like when you conquer some territory and then on the map it looks nice and uniform, like here for example. This could be Taiwan, then this could be, Mongolia again, and this could be Japan. So I don't think I don't need any alliances with anyone. We're Mongolia. We set out to conquer the world, so I don't need alliances We are the new Roman Empire of the steppes, and we say that the vultures do not hunt flies, so I don't need to make alliances with Taiwan or Thailand for that matter. Let's sell water. It's funny, like they have petrodollar, I guess I have H2O dollars. Mine are better. It's eco-friendly. It's better than destroying the planet by drilling for oil. Okay, what else is happening? We have a shortage of military goods. Let's just take a quick look, see who's at war with whom. Of course, we can attack Iran if we want, but it won't help us stand much. I have no reason to attack Iran right now. I will, of course, at one point. It will fall. North Korea also. Oh, quite a few wars going on around the world. Let's see who's winning. India, yeah, I guess India declared war on China, and this should be heading up through Tibet. Yeah, these are basically areas that they're winning without even sending units in this area here. It's just lack of supply on the Chinese side, and as soon as India or China declares wars on India or India on China, as soon as they do that, this area immediately switches to India because of the lack of supply by China in the region. These are some units probably stranded here and here and here. Okay, so India is doing good. China has this territory basically. This is what they want. Angola, it's interesting. Angola, I think they're usually fighting the Democratic Republic of Congo. They are here too, so they won quite a lot of territory. Usually, in my experience, eventually Congo comes back and defeats them. Vietnam is offering us some equipment. I don't really need it, so I don't really have the money for it. East Timor, thank you. Great asset to be the ally of East Timor. It's really a blessing. Okay, let's see what. At least we have the military goods factory produced. Oh, look at that market price. I wish I would have some regular ones, some big facilities we could sell. We could make so much money off of this. I will try and build some, but yeah, right now water is the name of the game, and we're totally dependent. Basically, they're sponsoring our war. Saudi Arabia, it's there's nothing else. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, what did I do? What did I do? No, what did I do? Oh, I just gave water away for free. No, that was really bad. Oh no. Oh, that was a stupid move. I guess that's what happens when you just like talk and just scroll aimlessly around the map and try to talk about some stuff. You're not focusing, and yeah, that thing can happen. So we basically just gave like $400 million dollars away to Saudi Arabia, because we all know they so desperately need that. So, alright, but no worries. we find it kindness of our hearts to help the people of Saudi Arabia with 1 bottle of Evian each. Great gift from the great people of Mongolia, which are now raking on debt. I don't understand why it always switches to some other stuff. I think it's in the settings somewhere, but so yeah, we're $1.3 billion in debt. No matter, it's nothing compared to what our country will be. Oh, who is this? Is this Russia going into China? Oh, this is interesting now. This is great for us. I mean, it's great and not so great, but this could be great for us. It surely relieves a huge amount of pressure out of from our shoulders. I'm sure that now China has bigger fish to fry, or to get fried by, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, it's impressive how many enemies China can make in a short span. Georgia. I always find it funny that Georgia declares war on China almost immediately. I don't know, like, in reality, they really hate China that much, or what's happening there. I mean, okay, they make crap toys, but you know, not that bad. Why is Georgia immediately all the time just declaring war on China? What I hope that Russia doesn't do is go into this area, because then, because we're not allied, they will technically not be reclaiming my territory, but just claiming this territory as their own. So hopefully, oh, this is a good deal. How much they want for this? Oh, yeah, no. 800 million. Estonia was eliminated. I guess no wonder who did the eliminating there. So Russia conquered Estonia. Finland pushed a bit into Russia here. My guess is they're gonna... no, they didn't. I just thought, I don't know, I thought maybe the Finnish border should be like this. They didn't. Russia usually loses the Kaliningrad enclave to Poland early on. This is Belarusia. It basically shifted. It was here, and it conquered some parts of the Baltic states, and its capital Minsk is now on the border with Ukraine, and the bulk of its territory is now here, where Latvia used to be. Lithuania here, of course. Estonia out of the picture. Let's check on Serbia, see what they're doing. Actually, Macedonia is holding up. It's doing a decent job. I don't know what the size of their army is, but they don't seem to be in any risk of collapse anytime soon. So, okay, our power plant is nearly completed. Our waterworks are nearly completed also as well. That should put our freshwater production. I didn't quite see. Just let me check 1 second. Does it say? Yeah, that would probably, it will basically double our production of fresh water. That would be a have a great impact on the economy of Mongolia, and of course on the war. What's happening here? Let's check. We're all good. Our garrisons are intact. We are still okay. Our units are at full strength. Our fortifications are building at the pace of a snail. I don't understand why they're building that slowly. But yeah, I think next, of course, we should definitely build a production plant for industrial goods. It's we really need it, and another military goods production. Oh, look at building. I won't waste any more time. We need to get in on that action. We can't afford to lose out on this. Let's do it here. Military and an industrial. When this will be completed, then I can say that we will be entering a different stage of development in the country. Oh, minus 160 million. That's because of the cost of the new buildings. Oh, no problems. Our Saudi friends are more than happy to open up their checkbooks and buy some more of that fresh Mongolian water. See probably some units here, and let's take a drive. From here. Let's see what. Okay, airplanes. Okay, go back. I think there should be that unit stranded there. No, there's nothing. There's just no supply. We're again at minus. But this time. No, not yet. Okay, let's see how much water we have now. It's really not even worth selling. No. Not gonna sell that. Oh, one of them was completed. Yeah, that increases our water output to nearly 6 million, which is of course very good. This some suicidal aircraft we have here. Let's repair it. I'd rather scrap it basically. I don't know how much it supplies. It's not really holding a lot of capacity and it's doing basically nothing. And to repair it we are spending military goods which cost 215 or 16,000, what was it? 260 right now, which is insane. 260,000. Who's the biggest exporter of this? Yeah, the US of course. They must be raking in. Japan as well. South Korea. Yeah, let's see. We didn't finish this. Okay, Brazil probably at war with Argentina and Venezuela usually. Serbia, Bangladesh. The United Kingdom at war with Russia probably. Turkey is at war with Iran, I'm sure we saw earlier. The US is at war with itself. The US. Cuba. It's an island, so I guess it will resist for a while. So who is leading the world financially? Let's see. Well, China has the biggest treasury, followed by India, the United States, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, Mexico, Nigeria, Iran, Egypt, Indonesia. It's safe to say we are not in the top 10, but we will be. And on this sale right here, which will bring us in. No, what? No. 500 million to our treasury. Good. On this note right here, you see we've started to push back the Chinese. We started to reclaim some of the lost territory. So on this note right here, I'll end this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Please leave a comment below and like this video if you've enjoyed this Mongolian campaign so far. Thank you.